Now I can assure you I speak for every Manchester United fan out there when I say this was not the match, not the performance we were expecting, especially after that good performance against Arsenal. We were expecting something different. Me, I predicted the game was going to end Fulham 1, Manchester United 3, but that was not the game we saw. The game ended Fulham 1, Manchester United 1. Who are we? Manchester United. Now there are a lot of talking points on this match, and most of them are not favorable to Manchester United, especially the fact that last match we performed so good against Arsenal, finishing them. We finished second last season. We took the game to them. We obviously all said we were the better team, but going into this game against Fulham, obviously we're all pumped up, waiting. We waited 1 week. This was not the game we waited 1 week for, I go tell you. But this was the game that we got. In reality, this is English Premier League. Nobody be pushover, not even Fulham, for Craven Cottage. Hence, we struggled. Now, after the first 20 minutes of that game, 25, which Cunha get that ball with Nagba, that pass from Bayanda, excellent control from Cunha. I will not take that one out of that guy. What an absolute control from Matheus Cunha. He took the ball down. Keeper obviously saved. Kudos to the goalkeeper. And thirdly, the penalty. Bruno Fernandes. You have to understand, when he was arranging and doing his whole preparation and routine, his walk-up, stepping back, the goalkeeper, the referee interrupted him. He got so angry. He looked on the referee. There was a moment there. But you got to tell me it's a problem though, because I understand how routines be for somebody like a penalty taker. And when he was running to the ball, Bruno Fernandes normally looks at the goalkeeper, but this time he was focused on the ball. It was unlike Bruno Fernandes. He missed. And entirely on the day, Bruno Fernandes, our best player, remember, he had a bad game. A loose touch at the left side of the field. It was just not the best day for Bruno Fernandes. Even the manager said it at the end of the match that Bruno Fernandes, you could feel it that Bruno Fernandes was not happy. And I think he spanned from missing that penalty and what happened with him and the ref. Entirely, he did not have a good game, and it affected the team, and the rest of the team had their own blame. So Mbeumo was missing on the day. Mbeumo, this was not a good performance at all from Mbeumo. Mbeumo not give us even half of what we see against Arsenal. And you have to give Fulham their props, because it was down to them executing their tactics well. Now why we not perform, we not get the ball to our players, our attacking talents as much as we wanted to. I think Mason Mount now one way, I thought he had a good game. Mason Mount for us, they do well. You get his control of the ball, his reading of the game, his understanding, two-footedness. He's a complete footballer in a way, Mason Mount. I thought he had a good game. Like Cunha, after those opportunities, he really got himself to hold the ball and do something with it, which we know say in order for us to win the games, people, Cunha and the Mbeumo need to have a good game, and he did not. The best times we had on the ball today was when our centre backs were passing the ball. Fulham pushed us so hard. I said it before the match that the physicality of the English Premier League means a team like Fulham will just start to run at you. That was what they were doing, and it was difficult. Yes, we have better players on the ball, but it was still difficult to break them, because these players, they never spend as much time with themselves as most of the other teams have. And that is not an excuse. They happen on each day to anybody. But today, second game, don't get carried away now. The second game, yes, I dey somehow happy this kind of thing dey happen, because it bring us down to earth to realize that English Premier League, nobody is a pushover, and we are a new team, whether we like it or not. We are going to need time to get momentum, and yes, picking up wins is going to be important, especially after the Arsenal game, and even most importantly, after what we have just done. Drawing this match 1-1 means the next game has to be a must win, because we have to build momentum. This game was really a soccer, I have to tell you. Now, Matthias De Ligt was another player. I think he had a decent game. Overall, our defense was good. They have been good in terms of meeting players and approaching tackles. But today was different in the sense that our midfield were outrun today. Now, tactically was where they won the battle today. They did their job hands-only. Iwobi for me was class today. The performance for Iwobi be like the Joker today. They go receive the ball, they try make things happen, whatnot, and he really did good for them. Our players were finding it hard to pick on their players. Largely, the second half was an example or reminded us of what our last season looked like. And you have to understand, say we get new attackers, but our defenders were largely the same, midfield were largely the same. Second half I thought was really poor. Now, one of the biggest talking moments was the corner kick and the set piece moment. Now, we dey struggle with set piece, and we saw it today. Bayanda dey struggle with these corner kicks, and yes, we saw it today. A lot of every corner kick today was a problem, and kudos to low kick, the guy wey dey kick those corner kick, but because those corner kick were dangerous. But even so, for a keeper as tall as Bayanda, he dey struggle every time this corner kick dey played. See, we have a problem there, and it needs to be sorted out. We need to feel confident with how our players dey handle those corner kicks. And right now, from the goalkeeper to the defenders, how they handle them, I know they confident about them. Now, for the second half, the manager tried to do damage control. He tried to bring in Dalot for Diallo. He tried to bring Sesko for Casemiro. Mount scored 4 goals. They follow Bruno Fernandes. They play the deep line midfield. Now, a lot of people are going to have problem with that only because we lost this match. They are going to say, even for the first match, they talk about Kobe Mino. And for me, I don't see how Kobe Mino take change this game. If you take Bruno Fernandes out and bring in Kobe Mino into this game, I don't see how it take change the game. Because we were even struggling with returning the ball and winning possession. Kobe Mino is not a player that is going to win possession for you. Kobe Mino is good on the ball. But today's game was fast. With Kobe Mino have done better than Bruno Fernandes. Well, the match already finished. We can never tell. But from my perspective, Kobe Mino not going to do any better. Yes, Bruno Fernandes had a bad game. You could have brought in Kobe Mino at some time in the game, 70, 80, take off Bruno Fernandes, but that did not happen. The manager explained after the match what he did. He brought in Ugarte because he felt you cannot remove, at least there has to be one of Casemiro or Ugarte in the pitch. And he didn't think he was fit to remove Bruno Fernandes, and I agree. He had a bad game, I agree, but some days you go just see him out. It be like when you arrange betting sleep. Now 1 game can remain for the sleep. 80 minutes, the never see score. Sometimes some people will cash out, but not be all games like that they cash out. So that you go leave out. They go score for 85 or 90 minutes. The manager obviously trusted in Bruno Fernandes to have one magical moment, a cross, a pass. He left him till the 90th minute. The match ended in a draw. It's not the end of the world. It's the second game of the season, and yes, I understand that every game matters, but this one don't pass. There's no if and maybes. I'm sure the manager learned from what happened today. A lot of people are going to say why Sesko not start this and that. And when Sesko did come in at this 52nd, 53rd minute, we didn't see a lot of him. Why? Because the whole team was performing badly. Fulham were overriding us in the midfield, and we couldn't even getting good touches of the ball. Our touches for the ball they did for our defense. So a lot went wrong. A lot did not go our way today. And yes, bad day at the office for a lot of our players. It's a learning curve. I hope they are going to perform better in the next game. Obviously, our next game na FA Cup match will be like 3 days or 4 days time. Hopefully, the manager will start a different team that day so that it will give some people the chance to fight to enter the starting 11. Because this team will need competition in order for us to feel competitive against other opponents. Largely, my overall thoughts of this game. I thought Fulham did really well. I'm not going to lie you. Kudos to Wobi. He did really well. The fact say, Onana when he did there, I wonder what he go dey think, because Bayanda don start 2 straight games. Onana dey there dey look o. E go make you understand say Onana days are numbered. Bayanda, beside the corner kick wey he dey struggle with, I thought his distribution wise, see that pass for Cunha, distribution wise he did really good, but that corner na problem o, because a lot of teams for English Premier League they really dey drill in their set pieces, and that na opportunity to go ahead. And we did score a set piece goal of our own. I think it was a own goal from Rodrigo Muniz. Good set piece from Mbeumo. We know say he get that one in the locker. Overall, Mbeumo not a good performance. Bruno Fernandes not a good performance. See, the whole of our team, I think this is the game they would go into the dressing room and look at each other and be disappointed, and look at each other and know that there is a lot of things to be done. Premier League teams no go because you buy 3 attackers they call open the goal make you score. You have to do the work, and on this day Fulham were a better team and we got off with a 1-1 draw. And obviously for me, no need to dwell on this one. It all passed. We need to move forward, look ahead to the next match, and especially that FA Cup match. Now we need to go pick up that win, and our next match I think will be Burnley for English Premier League. Now where our focus need to do, no need to dwell on this one, no need to do the Kobe Mino could have started, Ugarte should have started, Dalot should have started. No need to do all those ones. I think the players that made the mistake, there's nobody has gutted for this draw as Bruno Fernandes. So you coming to say Bruno Fernandes should be sold to Saudi Arabia, it is you not being respectful, or you not really understanding that nobody goes into a match trying to perform the way he performed today. He had a bad game, and we know Bruno Fernandes not dey get bad game a lot of time. He missed a penalty, it not dey happen all the time. This is one of the best penalty takers in the world.